More than one way to skin a cat, y'all. Hey, y'all. I'm sorry about that. YouTube is just would not let it be landscape view. It just I just technical difficulties. I'm sorry, and I need to plug this thing in because I don't know how long this is going to go. Um, Let me get to this other way of viewing the chat. Uh, okay, here we go. There we go. Okay. No. Okay. How? I see I got Paige and Amy, and I guess some other folks might trickle in. Hey, Bonnie and Lori, Diana. Hey. So how about that ending to Bond's live, huh? That was crazy. Hey, Crystal. Kimberly. Hey, Kimberly, we've been emailing. And Dakota and Deborah. Well, hey, everybody. I just figured I'd pop on here and see what the what was. Let's see if I can get that level. There we go. Hey, Mary Jo. Yeah, it was a hot mess. I wonder who she's talking about. Me and Amy were texting, and me and Serena were messaging on Facebook Messenger, and lots of speculation, but I couldn't come up with anybody that was that cruel. And this is strawberry water from Walmart, just so y'all know. Yeah, it is. It is mean and scary that someone would do that. She didn't deserve that. That was crazy. She was having a great time, and she's so well deserved and so hard fought for. Hey, Amanda. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. Hi, Sonia and Jen. Good to see everybody. I was just sitting there making my little granny squares, and I had hopped off of her live because I was kind of just the chat was going so fast, and it was giving me a little of a headache, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be winning anything. So, oh goodness, hello, Darlene, Margaret, Christina, Christine. Yes, I think you actually won something, didn't you, Christine? If I remember. Oh, this is after party. Hey, Sherry, after party. I wish I had prizes to give away, but I do not. And Diana D. I wish I could report that Axel was okay, but he's not. He took a turn today, and it wasn't a good one. He had two separate accidents in the house, and let me pause myself on this thing before it makes me crazy. Because I'm seeing myself here on my phone, and then I was seeing myself over there on the laptop, and I was like, oh, that's making me a little crazy. Yeah, they should be charged, Paige. I agree. I if the police had any way of tracking who called, they should track them, and then that person should be charged. Yeah, me too, Yvonne. Me too. I'm just trying to make my peace with it because I know that he's just. I'm going to give it until probably Wednesday of this coming week and see how he's doing. If he's not improved any, then I'm just going to call the vet and take him back and get the blood test and see where he's at. And I may just have to, you know, take him out of his suffering. You know, I've done a lot of crying about it. So if I don't seem emotional about it, it's because I've been crying about it. I'm a little cried out. Hey, Anthony, I've seen you in my comments before. And Margaret, hi. Yeah, she did come back on and kind of explain things. Said it was anonymous. Yeah, and it being a small town police force, they probably don't have a lot of the high tech you know tracking stuff available to them to track down who it was. So, you know, it makes it a little hard. Hey, Mary Jo, for my husband, he. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry, Mary Jo. What's his? Let me get my list over here. Hold on. What's his name? What's his name, Mary Jo? I'll put him on the list. Hey, Jeanette. No, nothing is anonymous anymore. I agree. Well, he's in there drinking water. That's good. Let's hope it doesn't result in another cleanup on aisle 4. Well, hey, Bryn. Good to see you, Bryn. If y'all wonder, Bryn is Who the Knitter. Hey, Cheryl. Yeah, well, I had a shower today. Mary Jo, what's your husband's first name, honey? I'll put him on this prayer list. I'll pray for him privately, of course, but you know, it never hurts to have the couple of hundred people that watch the um devotionals praying for him too. Well, that's just my way of saying that, Axel's been having peeing accidents in the house, and we've had to clean up 2 different peeing accidents. So I just uh I'm a laugh rather than cry kind of person, and so I'll crack a joke at just about everything to rather than cry about it, because crying don't get you anywhere. So yeah, clean up on aisle 4. Hey, sweet boy, you gonna lay down and keep mama company? Huh? Oh, you said that. Okay. Hey, Beverly. There's my mama. Oh, you took a nap today. Oh, you're wide awake now. All right, then. Well, thank you, Darlene. I appreciate that. Like I said, I took a shower and washed my hair and all that good stuff. Yeah, that's a sweet boy. Axel's behind the camera. If y'all hadn't figured that out, he came in and laid down. All right, well, I'm just going to put Mary Jo's husband. She hadn't put his name, so I'll just put Mary Jo's husband. That's good enough. Good enough for government work. Hey, Gwen. Good to see you and Lisa. Yeah, we'll just put Mary Jo's husband. That's good enough. Oh, well, I was working on these little squares. Got this. I love this cotton. I've been getting about 5 squares out of one little skein of this. I love this cotton in the brights color. And so the cotton top I'm making requires 20 of them. There's a little tidbit for you for the top I'm designing. Hey, Serena and Elaine. Yeah. But I'll give y'all a sneak peek. I'll give you a sneak peek. Now, hopefully there's no thieves in the room. But this is what we're working with. You got your shoulders here. And I know a lot of people had concerns about the top being so wide and that I've lost so much weight that I don't need it so wide. There's a plan. There's a plan. I promise. So, but this is the top neck area here. And it's going to lay like this. For those of you that don't like sewing on sleeves, you're going to love this. Okay? So we're going to have our sleeve right here on both sides. And then I'm working on the double crochet, the half double crochets for our modest area. So, yes. So you're going to have 2 panels like this. So that is a sneak peek. Right, right. Nobody likes sewing on sleeves or crocheting on sleeves after you get it all put together. So that's why I'm designing it the way I'm designing it, because I'm not a big fan of that either, that working in the round trying to put on sleeves that I've done a million times after doing so many pullovers and selling them. Thank you. Now the tutorial, when I do the tutorial, it'll be done in these colors because of the name, which I'm not going to disclose just yet, but it'll be in these colors. But you'll understand once you see the name why I had to do it in red and this variegated red color. It'll make perfect sense to you because of the name, which my girl Amy and my girl Eva helped me come up with. But turquoise is my first favorite color, and then red is my second favorite color. But this particular t-shirt, it says Ireland, and then it says forever at the bottom. It was something this is actually a man's t-shirt. They didn't have any in the women's department, so I bought me one. Johnny got one, my youngest son got one, and my oldest son Will got one. So we all 3 got one. Exactly. Exactly right. Jeanette, that's exactly right. It's highly customizable. This concept is so customizable. It's going to be like a tunic top, or you can make it even longer and make it a dress. It's really going to be up to whoever's making it. Oh goodness, Amanda, 4:30 a.m. Oh wow. Hey Shannon. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh, no worries. No worries. We can't watch everybody's videos. We'd be forever glued to YouTube if we watched everybody's videos. Hey Don. Hey Jessie. Mwah. Jessie's my sweetheart. She's so sweet. Hey Marie. Oh, there's Carolyn. Coming from the West Coast. I don't even know how many are. Oh, 75. Okay. That's pretty good for me. Hello, Debbie. Welcome in. And Heather. I'm doing all right, considering my big boy over here is not. I got to go feed them in a little bit. I'll try to feed him again. He wouldn't eat this morning. Okay. Yeah, yes, you can, Elaine. Yep. I got it right here. You know it's always handy. Elaine, good. Yes. There you are, right on the prayer list, darling. Got you covered. Yeah. Oh, yes, I'm a night owl. Yeah, Johnny's birthday is May 27th. Sorry, my eyes itch a lot. Allergy season. He will be 25 this year. 25. Hey, Eva. There's one of my other besties. I have four. How rich am I that I have four besties? Amy, Eva, Serena, and Marcia. No, no, you hadn't missed it, Darlene. It's not till next month on the 27th. Yep. Memorial Day. That's his birthday. And we will have, hopefully, I'll get my room all cleaned up and set up. But he wants to have a live, and I have yarn, brand new yarn sitting over here next to me in plastic to do 4 giveaways during the live. So, yep. 4 quarters rather than 100 pennies. Me too, Shannon. Me too. Oh, your anniversary is the 28th. Okay. Oh, and you be your, oh wow, that's a long time to be together, Diana. Yep, we'll have fun. Johnny will be in here in a rolling chair. We got some office chairs. I'll move this little squirrel nest stuff in here. My rolly cart and my other little thing that I bought at Goodwill that holds all my little stuff. I'll move that, and he'll sit there in a chair, and then we'll set things up here, and we'll work it out. Hey, Gail. Yes, I will definitely be praying for Mark and Dee. I know they're both going through it. I heard about the between Mark's loss of his daughter and then the drunk driver that ran into the party that Dee's son and family were at. That's just, hey, Connie. Oh my goodness. I watched part of a news conference on YouTube about it because I searched, you know, was trying to find out more. Ah, okay, you got it. You got one fixing to turn 25 too. Okay, Deborah. Yeah, I'm glad he was in the hospital with me too, because I would have lost my mind. Well, thank you, Denise. I just picked the colors I loved. I just go with what I like. And I know, they were very, very springy colors, very bright and cheerful colors. And then with the name that I picked for the top, the red will definitely sell that. Everybody be like, "Ooh, that makes sense." And yeah, it's really sad, Paige. It really is. We'll just have to hold those folks up in prayer. I know that. Oh goodness. Um, Michelle. That Michelle. Her channel used to be Michelle Crochets in Kansas, but it's now Michelle Crochets and Crafts or something like that. She was holding a prayer live right before Crystal at Bago Day came on, and so I was over there. Hey, Mateo, good to see you, Mateo. I hope everything's okay with you, honey. Yeah, I really kind of wanted to gossip about who could have swatted Crystal, but it's not really polite to gossip. But it would be interesting to see who she's talking about. I have a couple of ideas, but I kind of keep to myself on YouTube, so I'm not exactly. Well, hi there, Lisa. So I'm not exactly in the know. Well, hey there, Tina. Good to see you. I'm not exactly in the know on the YouTube streets because I kind of keep to myself. I keep a low profile. So, Crystal CC. Okay. And Crystal CC. Okay. CC. Okay. All right. Got it, Shannon. Well, hey there, Jabees? Jabees. Okay. And I want to say Passamaquoddy. I think your name is Cindy. Yeah, it's been a while. To be 13. Oh my goodness. 13, Eva? Oh wow. That's a rough age. Man, lots of things happened to me when I was 13. Oh well. Diana, somebody swatted her. Somebody sent SWAT to her house. I got you, Elaine. I already added you, Elaine. You're good, honey. We're gonna be praying for you. JB's got you. Okay. Oh, you don't get notifications very often. Oh, okay. Your name is Amber. Okay. I don't know very many Ambers. You know, somebody told me that Amber, or no, it was Amy, was a nickname for a people named Amanda. I was like, I don't think so. And I only let certain people call me Mandy. You had to be special to get away with calling me Mandy, because that was something I went by when I was younger. Once I got a certain age, it was Amanda. Don't call me Mandy anymore. But people that I love, I let them get away with that. Right, Eva? Hey, Jono. Yeah, they have to be jealous, Paige. Whoever did that has got to be some kind of jealous. And they got to be some kind of low life to swat somebody in the middle of their $1 million, 1 million subscriber um celebration. That's a low life that did that. I don't care who they are. They are a low life. That's what they are. Jim, and what happened? Oh, somebody swatted. In case you didn't hear, Heather, somebody swatted the end of Crystal's 1 million subscriber celebration live. They sent SWAT to her house, and she inadvertently dropped the F-bomb, and so she did come back after everything was over with and apologize for cursing, which didn't need to be said, but I understand why she did it. I mean, things happen. That's okay, Mary Jo. It's all right, honey. I keep forgetting to look here instead of there, because here's the camera and there's the laptop that shows me the chat. I know, her children, exactly. Check with you about mystery bag. Oh, okay. Then I'm super excited. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's right. Right. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Amber. Yeah. And I'm sure I got you a tracking number, because I emailed everybody about their tracking numbers after I got everything sent off yesterday. I had one lady that actually paid while I was in the driveway of the post office getting ready to send the first 6 off. Um, and you know what? And what's goofy is, when I first counted the bags, we counted 9, and then after I had sold uh so many, um, we went back, and turns out that I originally had 11 instead of 9, so I still have 4 mystery bags. So there you go. So I had miscounted. His Jim. Okay. Well, I wrote him down as Mary Jo's husband. So I'll go back and put Jim. There we go. That prayer list is never far from my side when I'm doing YouTube stuff. Right. I can't, Denise, it was just like, what? Because I had popped off her live because I was, just wanting to look at something else. That's okay. You know, what goes around comes around, and whoever did that to her, they'll get theirs. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Thrifty Crocheter. It just rained all day here. It just rained all day. Half birthday month. Yeah, I'm sure whoever he is, she's better. Hey, Melissa. Good to see you. How horrible. That too. I know, and it's good that she knew she's familiar with her local police and that they know her about her and everything, and she's done for them. Hey, Don. Well, this is a Christian-based channel. You know, I never made a secret about that. You know, I'm not a perfect Christian by any stretch of the imagination. I do my own share of cursing off screen, but I'm not a perfect Christian. God forgives me, and Jesus died on the cross for me because I am a sinner. But I don't beat the Bible and you know, beat people over the head with the Bible and, you know, ram it down anybody's throat. If you want to watch the devotionals, great. If you don't, that's okay. I got plenty of other content to entertain you with, and you know, it's all good. You know, and if folks need praying for, then that's great. You can either ask for it in the comments, or you can go over to our Facebook group and ask for prayer. You know, whatever you need. You know, I'm a full service YouTuber. Oh, that's okay, Jeanette. Thanks for coming in, though. Yep, I do my best to acknowledge comments. Hey, Sharon. Well, Theodore's in there with John, and Axel's in here chilling out on the floor with me. Hey, Deneen, your mom? Okay. Oh man. Okay, what's her name, Deneen? Deneen. Lydia. Okay, got it. Oh yeah, I've been through so many health crises lately. It's crazy. Well, hi there, Trixie. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't do a lot of lives lately. Hey, Sarah. Oh, Sarah, she comments on every video. And I appreciate those comments. I really do. Y'all really kept me going while I was in the hospital. Y'all just don't know how much that meant to me. It I tell you, y'all are my second family. You really are. Hey there, Tracy. Good to see you. You know, a lot of people don't realize, you know, when you do social media and you do, you know, things like YouTube videos and stuff, that your subscribers become your second family. They really do. If you're good and if you enjoy it and you interact with people like I interact with people, it becomes a family. No, they didn't tell me to do that. They told me to switch my bipolar medicine because the medicine, the Topamax that I was on, well, I'm in the process of switching off of, is apparently one of the major side effects is kidney stones. So I'm in the process of switching off Topamax and onto a new medicine. But my mental health professional wanted me to do a 2-week transition off of Topamax onto the new medicine. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking one of the Topamax and one of the new medicine for 2 weeks, and then I'll switch to taking 2 of the new medicine. So that way it doesn't, cause turmoil in my body, so to speak. Hey, Sally, good to see you. Oh, good night, Margaret. Slow down, y'all. I'm trying to catch up. Oh, Gwendolyn, hi. Water help. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, so sweet. I love you too, Jessie. Yep. Hi, Angela. I posted in a while because of a comment that bothered me. I know that's the risk of creating content, but yeah. Oh man, yeah. I understand, Paige. Yeah, I just, if it's, some people have left comments that bothered me too. I just deleted their comment. I just removed those. Oh. Oh. Okay, honey. You take care. Oh, and Fancy Deer. Okay, hello. Oh, you're on bipolar and feeling some kidney pain. I didn't. It can. It really depends on the dosage. Um if you're on I was on like 100 milligrams, I think is what I've been being on. Uh let me see if, okay, Mary Jo, no problem, honey. You go have a good night. Get some rest. Yeah, but if you're having some Fancy Deer, if you're having some kidney pain, it's best to get it checked out. Don't wait. Don't wait. Don't wait. Talk to your doctor about it because it can get you. It really can. I just spent the last 2 months being sick with kidney stones and then a bacteria infection that put me in the hospital for 5 days. Oh, well, thank you, Thrifty. Yeah, I just try to keep it. Oh, wow. Thank you. Oh, sorry, y'all. Axel just knocked into the tripod. Go lay down, baby. Oh, goodness. He's still wet from going out. Go lay down, baby. Go lay down. Go lay down. Okay. They went outside and it was raining. Thank you so much for the super chat. That is so sweet. Well, I'm working on these squares that go to the top that I'm working on. And some of y'all didn't. Hey, Suzanne and Jessica. Hello. Some of y'all didn't get to see the new top that I'm working on. I'll give y'all another look. See if you can see. But basically, the reason why it's the width is gonna basically give you is built-in sleeves, so that you don't have to sew on sleeves. So I've started working on this what I call the modesty part, the part that's gonna cover you from from right here in your cleavage area to your stomach area, and then we'll do something else for the bottom. I'm not going to give too many details because people copy other folks. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people were worried about how wide it was, but I have a plan. So I love this cotton. It's attached to that. It's Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton. Now the other color is this. This is the other color. This is just regular turquoise. Yeah, just regular turquoise. Yep. And these, believe it or not, these skeins, this 180 yards goes further than you think. It depends on your stitch, your tension and whatnot. I think it'll be a good top. I really do. Thank you for putting Paige's link in there. Paige has got a good sense of humor too. I like her opening. Paige here. I crack up every time she says that. Okay. Yeah. Paige is she's been real sweet. She sent Johnny cards for his birthday last year, and I'm sure she sent me cards too. Get well cards, I believe. So sweet. Well, thank you, Jesse. I hope it'll be pretty. It's kind of like a real customizable type tunic that you can either, just leave it as a tunic shirt, top, or that you can, if you wanted to go longer in the middle, you could make it a dress. So, it's really up to who, it's going to be highly customizable. And how many squares across the top, it just depends on your size. So what I'll recommend is that you take your favorite top that fits you the best, your t-shirt. I would say a t-shirt. Take a t-shirt that fits you the best, lay it on your bed, or lay it on a flat surface, and then take your squares and from the sleeve, from the sleeve all the way across you like this, right above your bust line, and take the squares and just fit them from the edge of your sleeve all the way across your bust line like this, right above, and make sure that it fits from the edge of this sleeve to the edge of this sleeve. And and how many ever, squares that takes, that's where you need to be. So it's super easy. It's going to be super easy. Super easy. I don't make anything hard because I don't like hard myself. Oh, Vegas. Holidays. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, wow. Which ended with him having to retire. Oh, wow. And start a new job and our boys. Oh, wow. That's a lot of change, Deneen. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I missed somebody saying goodnight. Well, hi there, Grandma Wanda. Good to see you. It's not going to kill you, Serena. You just need to take a break from it, maybe. Hey, Tracy. I know. Well, I don't know about a written pattern, but definitely a tutorial. Me and Amy need to talk about the whole. Um, well, I'm glad you appreciate the devotionals. I've been, I felt very led to do that, and I've been doing it almost 3 years. Uh, hey, Jenny. Axel's, well, not great. He's had some accidents in the house, and he wouldn't really eat much of his food this morning, and then he threw up, and so not good today. Today's not been a good day for Axel. Well, thank you, Sally. I'm glad you liked the devotional. Hey, Nicole. I wanted to say that it's your channel a few weeks ago. Thank you. I'm glad to see you, Nicole. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. What? Oh. Well, I mean, the vet did her best to explain the condition and prepare me for, for losing him. And I've done a lot of crying about it. I think I'm really cried out at this point. So it's just, it's difficult. Ooh, 113 people. I've never had 113 people in my life. Wow, that's awesome. So that means I got some lurkers. Hi, you lurkers. I hope you're having a good time. Yeah, sometimes you have to take a break from a particular project and go work on something else, or just rearrange and organize your yarn for a little bit and just kind of play in it a little while, and just relax a little bit. Hey, Emily, good to see you. Long time no see. I know. It's been a long time since I did a live. Strawberry water, anybody? I fixed this right before I came in here to do this. Johnny, could you feed the boys? I'll have to try to give Axel his pill in a little while. I don't want to. I'd really rather him have food. Yeah, just put a cup of the Iams in Theo's bowl, and then when you open a can of dog food, just put a spoonful of that canned dog food in Theo's bowl and get it good mixed up. He really likes it that way. Hey, Tina, good to see you. You're lurking and feeling okay with your grandson. Okay. Yours is orange water. Okay, cool. Orange water's all right. Oh, the watermelon. They got watermelon? Oh, now you're talking. I need some watermelon water. That would probably, I'd switch if I liked it. If it ain't too sweet. The strawberry water has got a good balance of sweet, but not too sweet. Because once you go off sugar and then you taste something that's super, super sweet, it really just is too much, you know. Well, thank you, Deneen. I appreciate that. Oh, okay. Strawberry from Starburst. Yeah. So y'all about to hear some dogs crunching on food? At least Theo, you might hear him. Because he goes crazy when it's time to eat. I came back from the store earlier, and our neighbors have two little old pit bull puppies that can't be more than probably like 4 or 5 months old, something like that. And they're both, I guess they're both like a dark gray color. They look like sibling puppies, and they were so cute. And they just barking and barking and barking at me. And then they ran into my yard, and I said, "Well, you might as well come over here and let me love on you." And then they finally did. I wish I'd had some treats on me. I would have enjoyed playing with those puppies. Yeah, ASMR. Yeah, dog crunching. I had a cantaloupe earlier today. It was a little cantaloupe about this big, and I peeled it, and then I, cut it open, took the seeds out, sliced it all up. Then I proceeded to eat the whole thing. I might do it again. There's another one in there. Oh no, my puppies don't get jealous. No, they did smell the pup. My dog smelled the puppies on me when I came back in, but they weren't jealous. They didn't have a problem. The name is Willie. He's gonna be 12. Oh, he has been fed softened kibble with a mixture of fried lean ground beef and rice. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a little spoiled there, doesn't he? Ah, okay. I see. Blessed. Your daughter works in a kennel. I got you. Tech dog love at work. Yep. Well, those techs up there at the vet where I take Axel, they are so sweet. They are so sweet. Comment often, but I watch every day. Well, thank you, Sharon. I appreciate that. Oh, well, thank you. I'm trying. Yeah, I know, right? Her dog eats better than you. I know. You know what I snack on? I snack on stuff like this. You know, this is mozzarella string cheese. This is my snack. I snack on kid food. That's what my snacks be. I've discovered that lean lunch meats, you know, like I found one at Walmart that was rotisserie flavored chicken that is, you know, lunch meat. I've discovered that lunch meat and sliced Munster cheese and string cheese, my stomach likes that, and I could stay full a good while on that. So having a late night snack, eggs in a basket. Eggs in a basket. Yeah, well, that's I know normally people snack on cheese and cold cuts, but that's been being my dinner. Once you've had gastric bypass surgery and it you don't need to eat much. A lot of people cook chicken and rice for their dogs. Yeah, a lot of people do that, Gwen. Yep, I'm a night owl for sure. I'm a night owl, and I don't think I had a. I got. I, I'll have to. I'll have to record the devotional when we get done here. I don't have one already recorded tonight. I think I ran out of pre-records. Is Axel eating?
Yeah, I got him to eat.
Did he eat very much?
Like 3 or 4 spoonfuls.
Well,
Better than nothing.
better than nothing. I'll try to give him his pill in a hot dog in a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's the arthritis that's causing.
Yeah, the storms might have gave him issue.
Yeah.
We've had some storms all day today, and we're pretty sure that Axel has arthritis, and so the pain from that might have been causing him some problems. Veggie sticks, carrots, cucumber, celery, and cauliflower. Okay. Banana, usually cup of full of where egg. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds pretty good, blessed. Let's see. Oh, okay, honey. Love you, Johnny. Thank you for doing that. My daughter to work because I would have my. Oh, okay. Yeah. You good? You good? You good? See if I can turn this down and y'all can see what. Y'all can see Mister. There he is. This is Theodore. Say hello, Theodore. Then he promptly burps. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that stinks. Go lay down, Bubba. Go lay down. Go lay down. Oh man, that burp was. Yep, he's a sweet baby. He's a sweet baby. Oh, here he comes again. But I don't want to. I don't want to smell your breath because it smells bad. I just love on you. How about that? Mwah. I love you. Go lay down. Go lay down, bully. Go lay down, bully. Go get on the bed. Get on the bed. Get on the bed, boo. Yes, you go get on the. No, that was not permission to come back over here. Boy, he's something else. Yeah, better than farting, which stink just as bad or worse. Yeah, it's that the storm has been something else. Yeah, there you go. Just lay down. There you go, buddy. Thank you. She's in Texarkana, which is about an hour from me, Amy. So not far. He is a cute dog. He really is. And one of his nicknames is Scooby because he just has that. He has Scooby's personality. The, no, we don't flood here where I live, Paige. No, it doesn't flood here. What? Oh, it was over 100 a minute ago. It was pretty cool. Oh, watching hello. Oh, did y'all hear that? He just farted. Oh no, that wasn't a burp just then. He has his butt facing me, and he just farted. And then he looked over his shoulder as if to say, "Ha ha." Oh no. Yeah. That was probably because I petted the pit bull puppies from next door. Oh goodness. A snowstorm. 3.5 feet of snow. Oh no. Yeah, we spoke too soon, so he had to. Yep, he had to do that. Yep. Where does everybody live? Oh yeah, I've had that happen here too, Kimberly, where the thunder just boom. Of course, we live in a house now. When we lived out in the country a couple of years ago, we lived in a trailer, and it was a lot more impactful when we lived in a trailer. Indiana, Michigan, Arkansas. Yep, Arkansas. I remember. Illinois, Western New York. Wow. North Carolina, California, Northeast Arkansas. Yep. Cracking up in bed. Oh, well, good. I'm glad you could crack up there, Serena. Give hubby a hug. Connecticut. Okay. The UK. Yep, my UK sweetheart. Did you hear that fart? Okay, I wondered if it was that loud enough for everybody to hear. North Carolina. All right. Alabama. Uh-oh. I'm sorry you're in a power outage there, Teresa. That's awful. Ohio. West Virginia. Oh, wow. Global group tonight. That's right. Oklahoma. No wonder you're so sweet. Saskatchewan. That's right. I remember now. The home of Colder Wall. Yep. Coulter Wall. It's from Saskatchewan. Yep. Snow ain't new to me this time of year. Oh, okay. Ah. Northern Manitoba in Canada. Okay. Yeah, I don't do snow. We very rarely, on like a maybe every 2 to 3 year basis, will get snow. And then it only lasts a day or two and it's melted and goes away. And it just makes a big mess. Kenneth. Kenneth. Oh man, a lot leg to diabetes. Oh my goodness. Bless his heart. All right. He's in here. Every time I do a live, my prayer list grows. Boy, that green cloud of yours, Theo, is still lingering. I wish I had some spray. Oh, wait a minute, I do. I got some cheap perfume here. Here we go. That's better. Ooh, great. Now we got perfume scented fart smell. He had to get up and smell what I sprayed. I hope it makes you sneeze. Tennessee. Yep. I remember. Angela. In Kentucky. Yep. Hurricanes, which I don't. Well, I'm in northwest Louisiana. We don't really get hurricanes. We get the rain from hurricanes. And usually by the time it gets up here, it's usually a tornado. And we live in the Barksdale bubble, which is we live near an Air Force base. And so for some reason we get lucky with the tornadoes. We don't know why that is, but yeah, they call it the Barksdale bubble. Yeah, the potpourri. Well, this is some cheap perfume. It's called Sassy for Women, Phenomenal Women Perfume Body Mist. I paid a whole $3.99 for it. It's a very light perfume. I just use it every now and then. But I got it at a little cheap store here in town. I can't even tell you the name of the store, but I just wanted to see what was in that store. And when I was in there, I was like, well, I hate to walk all through the store and not buy nothing. I think that's kind of rude, especially when I struck up conversations with the ladies that worked there. So I just found some cheap to buy that didn't offend me when I smelled it. So this doesn't offend me when I smell it. It smells pretty good. It's very light and very cheap. And now my whole room smells like it. So, mm, yeah, tornadoes. Oh, bad. Okay, okay, Thrifty Crocheter. Thank you for coming in, honey. Enjoyed your company in Barksdale. Oh, your dad was okay. It's cold. It's been cold, Paige. I had to go get a warm shower, and I even had a cup of hot herbal tea and put on pants. I was wearing shorts, and then I had to go get a hot shower and put on pants. Yeah, you can't beat a good deal, Melissa. That $3.99 for a bottle of perfume. Why not? Yep, the whole room smells good. Don't lick my bed. You hear me? You can lay on my bed, but do not lick my bed. Are we clear, mister? Thank you. I think it was, let's see, what is the thing? Oh, it's 50 degrees here. Yeah, it's 50 degrees here. Oh, yeah, my dogs are like toddlers, or at least Theo is. He's like a toddler, permanently a toddler. You have to tell him what not to do. He's 8 years old. Wet spots on the bed, yeah. It was at the foot of the bed, but yeah, yeah. And then the other night, I've been sleeping with this granny square blanket that I made last year, and because it just oddly brings me comfort to sleep under it. And the other night, he decided to sleep with me, and he wouldn't get off of it so that I could pull it over me. So I had to pull the comforter over me instead that he's supposed to be sleeping on. Yeah, no. He was so mean, he wouldn't move. I'm tugging and tugging and shoving him, and I didn't want to rip my blanket, so I just decided to get the comforter at the end of the bed instead. Oh, you got your gown on now. Okay. Learning words these days. I have to post about it. 44 degrees. Oh, yeah, that's chilly. to turn the heat back on earlier. Oh no, I just turned the air conditioner off. I told it's too cool for the air conditioner. 52. Okay. Yeah, my computer says 50 degrees and rain. And 11:19. How long have we been at this? Oh, an hour. Well, that's pretty good. And we still got 87 folks watching. And not that many chatting, but that's okay. I should get back in my little square. But I have a hard time chatting and crocheting at the same time. That's like trying to pat your rub the top of your head and pat your stomach at the same time. I never was any good at that either. Y'all ever seen somebody try to do that? It's the most silly thing in the world. But I've been getting five granny squares out of one of these little skeins. Squares, 5 round squares like this. I got 5 out of the first one. And even had a small enough ball, even had enough of a yarn ball left to do the attaching, to put them together. So there's that. It's called Brights. Brights. Yeah, just Brights. It has 153 yards. It's I love this cotton from Hobby Lobby. Yeah. It's pretty good. You just have to, I'm using a 5.5 millimeter hook, clover hook. That's what I use. Yeah, it's really nice yarn. Thank you. I like it. I bought way too much of it. If y'all could see this little corner, you see this little corner? All of that right there is that yarn. And then this little space here is all turquoise. Yeah, so I have more than enough to do the top. I tend to overbuy yarn. I'm still, forgetting that I don't weigh 415 pounds anymore. And so I buy way too much. But that's okay. I'll just have more things to do with it. I don't know if y'all can even see me crochet, but oh, you're knitting and watching. Ah. I'm knitting a sweater while listening. Okay, cool. Usually around June, the end of May, the beginning of June, I think, is when they usually do that page. No, well, when I did this last mystery bag run, I took my I think I had like 17 totes of yarn on top of all this yarn around me. I had 17 totes. Now I have 10 on top of this yarn that you see around me. It would probably take another 6 or 7 to empty the cubes. Something like that. Yeah. That's okay. That's all right. I just appreciate folks watching and listening. It all helps. Insulation. Yeah. Well, this particular house doesn't get as cold and doesn't get as hot as where we lived before. And I was really happy with this next month's light bill. Even with us running the air conditioners, it was still not bad. I was very pleased that it wasn't any worse than it is. I need to move this where y'all can. Maybe you could see a little bit what I'm doing. That chops my head right off, though. Eh. I guess if Bernadine can do that, I can too. But and I try to go too fast. Kids are saying too much. See, sorry, back to my girls. Just came home. Oh, okay. The kids saying too much. I say not really. I need more. The grandchildren tonight and had me out, and they finally are both asleep. Ah, gotcha. Well, I don't know that I'll ever have any grandchildren, but I just one of those things you have to make peace with when you feel, when you reach that particular conclusion. But me and my oldest seem to have come back to peace and harmony with each other, and that's I had to swallow a lot of stuff to and but I felt like I had Jesus in my ear telling me to just love him, forgive him, and just love him. Got me messed up. I got an order in a couple of days ago. So far, they're sending me 3 different packages. Yeah, they do that in different states with parts of my order. And yeah, I don't like to order from Joann's like that. Yeah, I hate fighting with him. But there was an incident that I didn't talk about. I've only talked about it with my besties, and it was pretty dramatic. And so it was a lot to forgive. And I prayed about it and prayed about it, and I feel like Jesus answered me, and in the best way possible. He just said, "Pour your love out on him," you know, and so that's what I've been doing with loving gestures here and there, and it worked, you know. And we just, I just felt like talking about the incident was not helpful. Yep, life is too short. I mean, while I was very hurt by the incident, it wasn't going to help anybody to rehash it and embarrass him about it. Oh, I haven't forgotten. If it happens again, he's out of here. That's all there is to it. If it happens again, I'm kicking him out. Oh, so sweet, Jesse. How old are you, Jesse? Uh-oh. Time out. Yep, there you go. There you go. Work on something that makes you feel good, Serena. Four adult children and their partners and 5 grandchildren. My husband, 37 years. Wow. That's great, Yvonne. I don't think anybody would have me. Yeah, I think I'm a bit too much. I'm a little too opinionated. I'm a little too independent. And I'm slightly just a little bit of a control freak. At least I admit my flaws. If they are flaws, I don't know. I am who I am. I don't apologize for it. 41. Well, I'm 50, Jesse. Sassy and farts for women. It really, well, I wasn't hit. It was hard to explain. Okay. All right, Paige. Well, thanks for coming in, darling. I appreciate your time. Thank you for the prayers for Axel. He's in there with John, I guess. or in the other room anyway. I got to try to give him that medicine in a little bit. I agree, Sharon. I agree. I'm gonna try to start another square here because I got 50. Let's see, that's 3. I got 12 to go. See, we'll go a little bit longer. I know that some folks are night owls and can stay up and do this all half the night. I'm not one of those people. What did I just do? I got the wrong. No, okay, I'm good. Sorry, I'm trying to start this next square. I talk to myself sometimes. I figure as long as I don't argue with myself, then I'm probably okay. Well, thank you. I love you too, Serena. I'm not finna change. It don't do no good. I mean, I'm 50 now, so I am who I am. And that's just, I've done enough change in the last couple of years. I think that I've changed a lot for the better. Yep. I've physically changed, you know. I now eat to live, not live to eat. So there's that. And that's changed a lot about my personality, I think. I can't enjoy the foods that I used to eat, and so that's changed a lot about me. Yes, ma'am, Kimberly, I agree. Uh, that's Theodore sleeping on the bed. He's not sleeping. He's just lounging. He's giving me the old man look. If my room wasn't such a mess, I'd turn the camera around and show y'all. He's giving me this sarcastic look. Pit bulls have very expressive faces, if y'all don't know, but they have very expressive faces, and he's kind of grinning at me because he's such a pretty boy. No, stay where you are. You could just smile at me and wag your tail, and I love you so much, you pretty pitty boy. No, 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 no. Stay, stay, stay. I don't want to encourage him too much. Oh, is Axel sleeping on the bed from a subscriber? He probably is. It's in the living room. We have it kind of on the floor in the living room where it's not in the walkway. Yeah, he likes that bed. I like it for him. Rest his sweet bones. Okay, okay, Sharon. Thank you for coming in, honey. You take care. In Brooklyn. Oh, I'm totally fat. I watch a lot of shows that are based in New York. I've been there once. I went to Manhattan once. That was a long time ago when Johnny was just 3 months old. I went to be on a show called Forgive or Forget, I think is the name of that show, because I was trying to figure out who was my real father. And there was a gentleman that my mother told me from like age of 9 was my real father. His name was Terry. And he and I and Johnny went to New York to go on the show after doing the DNA test to see if he was my father. Turned out he was not my father. And of course, I was totally, totally devastated that he wasn't my father, because I really well, it's not that I really just wanted him specifically to be my father. I wanted to know who my father was, you know. And so it was pretty devastating, that he wasn't my father. And but we got to go walk in Times Square, and we went and had a steak dinner, and um, you know, and we stayed at the Belvedere Hotel, which was very nice. It was very nice. But this 25 years ago. I don't even know if you could find that episode of that show. I don't even think I had it on tape or anything. Oh, a small earthquake. I looked a bit different. I had blonde hair back then. I looked a lot different. I had my hair was short, and probably about the length it is now, but it was blonde. Yep. Okay, Amy. All right, Amy. The lady, the host's name was Mother Love. That's what she called herself, Mother Love. I know you could find old episodes on YouTube, but I don't know about that particular episode. It was an let's see, Johnny was born in May. So let's see, August. I want to say August or September. No, it was September of 1999. I remember because my grandmother had just passed away. Hey there, B. Yeah, my grandmother passed away in the early part of September that year. So all that stuff happened all at once. Found out he wasn't my father and lost my grandmother all in the same month. So it was a lot. It was a lot. And I was still with my ex-husband at the time. Yeah, see what they did is they set us up where if he was my father, he would have been behind this door when it opened. If he wasn't my father, he wouldn't be behind the door. And so when the door opened, he wasn't behind the door. And so then I knew he wasn't my father, and I just fell apart. I just completely fell apart because I was still reeling from the fact that my grandmother had passed. And then, someone that I thought was my father since I was like 9 years old, wasn't. And so it was a lot. It was called Forgive or Forget. She did a lot of DNA type things, DNA reveals, but she did a lot of other type, bringing people together to forgive each other and that sort of thing too. Oh yeah, this yeah. It says Ireland, and at the bottom it says for forever. I don't know if y'all can if it'll show that. Yeah, it says forever, and it has a Celtic cross. It's a pretty shirt. Yeah, but I'm about 7% Irish. It was a long time ago. I got over him not being my father, but I'm still working on the part where Grandma's not here. Uh, Probably the double crochet, Nifty. I just like that double crochet. It's just so rhythmic. It really was, Sharon. It really was. I mean, we did enjoy Manhattan. Me and Terry we walked around Manhattan. I had Johnny in one of them little carry on. I put him in, strapped him to me, and we walked around. I was quite a bit younger then, of course, and we walked around Times Square and got to see all the lights and the billboards and all that, and saw signs for Broadway, and that did help. Being able to go around and kind of see some of the sights. Um, but in the long run, I had to come back home to hubby and Will because Will didn't go with me. He was 7, and so, but it was but yep, I've been to Manhattan. They flew us New York, Newark, New Jersey, and then they had a car come and get us and drive us into Manhattan. So it was interesting. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate that. I think my grandma would be proud of me today. You know, the fact that I went ahead and got the surgery and I'm losing the weight. She was always worried about my weight. Always worried about my weight. Because she had been heavy her whole life and she didn't want me to be real heavy my whole life. Thank you so much, Melissa. I appreciate that. I do try. I was telling Amy last night. Said something along those lines, and I said, "Well, it's not me. It's Jesus. I can't take credit. It's Jesus holds me up. I pray and I leave it in His hands, and He's the one keeps holding me up. I have very little to do with it. It's the strength and the faith that I have. Because if I didn't, I'd be a basket, uh, just a bucket of mush. Yeah, my grandmother was. She just knew me. She got me. You know, when someone gets you and understands you, you just can't. You can't put a price on it. You know, and grandmas are special. Okay, Jenny. Well, thank you for coming in, hon. Because I promise you, this old heart's it being held together with duct tape and determination. If you could see it, you'd know. Some very crude stitches with fishing line, duct tape, and determination. It has to be, Sharon. It has to be. Yep. When we were kids, my mama had this old car that was gray and it had the fiberglass pan fenders on it, and they would crack. And she had these big old rolls of duct tape. Every time there was a new crack, she would put a big old strip of duct tape on it. So me and my sister called it the duct tape car because that's what it was being held together with. Oh Lord, I have not watched Fabio. I really haven't because I was like, that's so gimmicky. That's just so gimmicky. I bet you there's a corporation behind him. There's got to be a corporation behind him. There's got to be. Why else would you have a dude that looks like he belongs on the cover of a romance novel doing a crochet channel and doing it shirtless? I mean, really? I don't know if he has long hair, but I mean, seriously. I prefer he wears a shirt too, Wanda. And you know, Grandma Wanda, that was my grandmother's name was Wanda. Her name was Wanda Sue. Her siblings called her Sue, but you know, I just called her Grandma. But her name was Wanda Sue. Yeah, Wanda Ray. I don't even know how far I got in this square. I started it, and then I got on a tangent. I got two double crochets in, and then I got on a tangent. Well, hey there, Cindy. Oh, how are you doing? How are you feeling, Cindy? Didn't impress you much, Kimberly? Okay. Yeah, I don't need my crochet. I don't need my YouTubers to be shirtless. That's a bit much. Cindy, we're talking about this new crochet channel with a dude named Fabio, and apparently in some of his videos he goes shirtless, and he's all muscled up and everything. He knows how to get subs. That's why I say he's got some sort of corporation or something behind him, telling him how to do things. She's already on it, Amy. She's already on it. She may not know that she's on my prayer list, but her and Robert have been on my prayer list for a long time, probably like a year or more. Yeah, the romance novel guy. Well, it's not that Fabio, but another guy that his name is Fabio, but he should keep his shirt on. We like, I'd rather date a girl anyway. So it don't matter to me. He's not doing anything for me. Oh, he's Italian and he lives in New York. Well, bless his heart. However, if a girl decides to wear a swimsuit on her crochet channel, and she's, rather fit, I might be inclined to watch that. Just saying. I'm great. I'm okay. Oh, no, 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 not the dude from the 80s stuff. No, no, fancy dear. No, not the dude from the 80s, a different guy. He's dark-headed. I haven't actually watched his videos. He just showed up in my recommended videos. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree, Wanda. I totally agree. If he's wearing a wedding ring, he's doing his mate, his spouse a disservice by being shirtless. Gimmicky, yes. His first intro shirtless, and his deal is to make men's sweaters since there isn't really any out there. These women just like to flash. Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, I'm sorry. He needs to go look on Bago Day's channel because she has several men's sweaters. Duh, Steve. I didn't know if you knew that or not, but she does. Bago Day has a handful of men's sweaters on her tutorial list. If I wanted to make a men's sweater and I wasn't sure how to go about it, I'd go over to Bago Day and peruse her tutorials because she has several. And seeing as she's been on YouTube for 10 years, I'd say she's the professional crocheter I need to inquire with, and not some dude that just popped up. You keep your clothes on. That's right, Connie. You were keeping our clothes on. Take back a whole roll. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that, Gail. Well, I don't mind basic, honestly. That's right, Mr. Bod. Well, there's nothing wrong with basic. There's absolutely nothing wrong with basic. If I wanted a fancy sweater, I'd go teach myself to knit, but I've decided not to teach myself to knit. There you go, Cindy. That's right. She's got a guy already. Hey, Charlene. Well, he can be cute with a shirt on. He can be much cuter with a shirt on. I'm sure his spouse would appreciate that. You won't see me in no daggone no, nope. And no self-respecting female crocheter probably ain't not going to show up in a bikini either. There you go. Or weird. But his last two were actually, oh, okay. Well, I think I got enough stuff to watch without watching Fabio. Hi there, Charlene. He's cute no matter, but I'm not going to watch him. Okay. But there, Amir, he made them basics plus. Don't believe that only get a good knit sweater. Crochet could be just as, that's cool, Steve. I know a lot of people that are really good with those stitches, those fancy stitches that I call crochet acrobats. Well, crochet, to me, this is my opinion, strictly my opinion. Crochet is meant to be relaxing, and all them fancy little stitches that have you go this way and that way with the hook and all that, them there is crochet acrobats, and I don't do crochet acrobats. If it don't involve the simple stitches, single crochet, slip stitch, half double and double, and just the basic stuff, if it don't involve them, I don't do it, because them complicated stitches stress me out. I did not get into crochet to stress out, so I don't do crochet acrobats. I stick with the basics. So I will be making basic sweaters, and the people that I love or the people that decide to buy something from me are perfectly happy with my basic sweaters. If folks want something fancier, then they know they can go to other people that do the crochet acrobats. I just don't happen to be one of those people. I don't hate on anybody that does that. I admire people that can do that. It's just not my cup of tea. Yeah, there are a lot of channels, Yvonne. There are a lot of channels. So some people, ask me about certain channels, and I'm like, I have never heard of that channel. Yeah, I saw that, Barbara. Yep. Someone swatted Crystal during her celebration. That's what they call swatting. Yeah. Whoever did it is a low life. That's all there is to it. End of conversation. That's all it. You know. Oh. That's enough of that crap. If it wasn't for Mateo, I'd probably say no men allowed. She is such a sweetheart, Barbara. She really is. I hate that happened to her. Uh, Cindy, swatting is when someone anonymously calls a crime in progress at a person's house when there's not a crime in progress, and they'll call like gunshots, or guns are being shot, or someone's being stabbed, or some serious crime is being happening at your house, and then they'll send a SWAT team to your house. And that's what someone did anonymously to Crystal's house during her 1 million subscriber celebration. It's known as swatting. And she said she even told Mr. Boss, she told Eric that somebody was going to do that. She had a feeling that whoever this person was going to do that to her. She just didn't know when they were going to do it. They must have threatened it. They had to have threatened it for her to know that. I know. I'm looking. I'm working on it. I'm making squares for it now, Barbara. I'm making more squares. Yeah, that is awful, Cindy. It really is, because she was having the time of her life until they did that. She was really having a good time. It was really good to see her have a good time, because I know that she has a lot of stress. That she deals with a lot of stress, because anytime you have that big a channel, there's a lot of stress. Yeah. Jealousy is so terrible. See, I'm perfectly content staying a small channel. Now, not to say that I wouldn't be absolutely tickled to death if I reached 3K. I'd be really excited, because I'm pretty close to 3K. I'm like 300 and something away from 3,000. So that would tickle me to death to, I think really and truly, I want to stay between 3,000 and 5,000 subscribers. That's it for me. I try to keep my subscribe channel small, because I get disability, and I don't want to. I have to keep my YouTube income at a certain amount, or it messes with my disability. So I'm not trying to be a big channel, like, or make it a business or whatever, like Juan and Crystal. I'm not trying to make it a big business type situation. This is just a little side hustle for me. So I mean, in a way for me to connect with other people that think like I do, and y'all are like my second family. So, you know, I if I was too big, I wouldn't be able to have the interaction that I have. Yeah, she said guns out. Yep, that's right, Serena. She did. I hear a I hear an owl outside. I hear a hoot owl outside. I didn't know we had owls in the city. Hmm. I know. I never seen her so happy. Tara, she was super happy. And then when they said, when her daughter come in and said the police were outside and they were asking for her, she I probably would have dropped the F bomb myself if that happened to me. I probably would have did the same thing. Oh, I'm just gonna frog this because I had to redo it. I think I'll ball this up so I don't have to deal with this little skein tangling on me. Really? Behind a business park? Okay. Well, I don't hear them very much here in the city, but I just heard one. They was evident that that's what that was. It was kind of pretty. Oh, okay. Yeah, she said she knew who it was. She said they copy her, they mock her. But I honestly, I keep to myself on the YouTube streets. I don't, I really don't socialize very much to know, and to have any idea who she's talking about. And she said a him, so that kind of really limits the options, because there's not a lot of male YouTube channels, crochet channels. There's not a ton of them, so it's really hard to say. Yep. Thank you for the thummies. I thought it was a fake for a second. Yeah, 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 yeah. I was a little scared for her and her family. Exactly. It's supposed to be a positive place. I mean, for gosh sake, we're crocheters. We're not weapon makers or some crap like that. Why is she being invaded with SWAT? And she's a crocheter, for God's sakes. What's the deal? Hey, Bubba.
Hey,
Will just got home, y'all.
hey, y'all.
Will says hi, everybody. People need to worry about their own backyard, then they busy. That's right, Cindy. Absolutely right. And then he just went to his room. Will, there's spaghetti in the fridge. I can't eat the spaghetti, but he can. Yeah, Carolyn, that's right. That's why she got rid of her yarn wall, because people were hating on her for that. She had every Karen cake, every mandala cake. I mean, she had this beautiful yarn wall, and people just hated on her so much for it that she ended up getting rid of it all. And then she had a whole little back room, like a while, I guess a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, she in her at her other house, she had a whole back room full of totes full of yarn, and she's gotten rid of all that. She only has about 2 or 3 totes of yarn now. Huh? I didn't know that, Michelle. I didn't know that. I bet after this, I bet they are unsubscribing to male crocheters, because they suspect all of them. What did Amy say? Yeah. Yeah, she'll probably be making more changes now. This had to be somebody that was once upon a time close to her, or someone that she considered a friend at one point. That's what I'm thinking. Because she makes friends so easily. Which you do in YouTube. You make friends pretty easily. And then after a while you trust that person, and you allow them into your confidence, you know. And unfortunately, sometimes that person can turn on you. Right. Oh, yeah. I understand, Shannon. A lot of people well, I had at least 1 or 2 people in the comments, or I forget where it was, that someone told me that my channel would get bigger if I stopped talking about Jesus. I deleted that. Wow. Huh. I was just on Juan's live too. This is just so messed up. Yep. Yeah, Shannon's a sweetheart. Let's see. This guy knows where she lives. He knows what town she's in. Hi, mindfully crochet. Yeah, I was unsubscribed from one because I just didn't love him. Oh, well, that's okay. Not everybody likes the same thing, Charlene. It's okay. Called and gave her old address, and the police looked her up. And then, right, you're right. That's what she said, Tara. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that. Well, the person, I don't even remember when it was a long time ago that somebody said that to me. That if I just stopped talking about Jesus and stopped doing the devotionals, that my channel would grow. And I told him, well, that's all right. I don't need my channel to grow that bad. I'm not going to abandon my beliefs or abandon what I feel called to do to make my channel grow. If that's what it takes for my channel to grow, then I guess my channel's going to stay small. So, you know, it is what it is. And so my channel has stayed small, which is fine. I've been doing it almost 3 years, and I'm not even at 3K. So obviously, you know, that's okay. No, nobody deserves that kind of treatment, Lori. Nobody deserves that. Did I miss saying hi to somebody? Yeah. But Crystal's not a revenge type person. she will just let karma take care of itself, and just let that person's actions catch up to them all on their own. I don't think that that she'll do anything back to that person. That's just not who she is. I'm not like that either. If someone did something terrible to me, I'm not a vengeful type person. I just let karma take care of things. I let, because when you do something dirty to someone like that, something bad's gonna happen back to you too. Whatever you put out into the world, that's what you get back. So I try to put positive energy into the world, love, and so far that's what I get back. So yeah, Melissa, exactly. I mean, it takes a while to trust folks. Exactly, Cindy. Peaceful, happy people. Yeah. I mean, I met Eva, my best friend Eva, I met off of YouTube. She started as a subscriber and ended up being my bestie. I can't describe the connection that she and I had right off the bat. Of course, we're about 65 miles from each other here in Louisiana. I can't explain the connection. But we just instantly connected and became best friends. So I can't explain that. And Amy and I, our friendship just grew over time. And Cindy and I hit it off right away and have been besties for a while. It just sometimes you just hit it off with certain people. You know, sometimes friendships grow over time and you just develop a certain trust with a person. And then sometimes you just have an instant, connection and instantly hit off with somebody. Yeah. Oh, no problem, mindfully. No problem. Yeah, the bigger channels really have a lot of stress. They really do. They have a lot of give it to your higher power and let. Yeah, yep, yep, yep. That's okay, Shannon. No worries. You have a lot on your plate with your health and everything, and I've had a lot on my plate with my health. Exactly, Lori. I try to keep that up. That's why I had to delete I had to delete that one video because I went off on a tangent about another content creator, and I was like, "Ooh, I didn't mention the content creator's name, but based on the things that I said, it would have been not been hard to figure out who I was talking about." Yep, me too, Tara. I made a lot of good friends through social media. Yeah, they really do need to be. That's why I re-recorded my video from last night because I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, or not last night, night before last. Another person. I don't know why. I don't know how they could do it, Tara. I really don't. I just know that it will come back to them. We're just let things happen naturally as the natural order of selection happens. We've had kind of rain and some storms on and off all day. Oh, you're in San Antonio. That's not far. Yeah, it's been a little raining and what have you over here. I have seen Halloween cards, Shannon. Yep, I have seen Halloween cards. Yep, there's you asked Hallmark. There's a card for every occasion. And in case you missed it, strawberry water. Uh, I don't know. Did you share Shannon's Spoonie Stitcher? myself and taught me how to crochet in so many the yarn. Yeah, I agree, Tara. Well, Crystal really taught me about yarn, to be honest. You know, I have followed some of her tutorials, for certain stitches and whatnot, but really and truly, I feel like she has educated me on yarn itself. The different fibers, the different, types of yarn. And, really that's where I really feel like I learned most about yarn from is from Crystal Tobacco Day, because she does all those, she gets all them orders from all over the world. And I feel like, you get an education just by watching her talk about all the different yarns she gets in. And she describes the fibers and, and tells you about, what she knows about it. And yeah, yep. Her yarn judgment, yep, and tells you how you can what it can be used for and what it shouldn't be used for, and totally. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, to me, that right there is worth the price of admission, you know. Yeah. Okay, Amanda. Well, thanks for coming. I'm glad you got to chat with me live instead of just in the comments. Well, I bet the P.O. box isn't opened again after this auction. Probably not for a while, Kimberly. Probably not. She might be safer if she went the next town over and opened a P.O. box, honestly. Yes, indeed, she has, Michelle. Shared her craft with millions. Okay, Yvonne, thank you for coming in. Enjoyed your company. Yeah, a lot of people did. A lot of people started crocheting again because of Crystal. Yep. Yeah, she's one of the first people I found too, Connie. Absolutely. Good night, Amy. Thank you for coming. Yeah, we're gonna shut this thing down in a minute. Lots of folks are tired. I know it. It's been a while since I've been in a live. Yeah. That sounds like you've been with her since the beginning, Tara, because she said she'd been on 10 years. Yeah. Yeah. I think everybody needed a little therapy there, Erica. Well, I'm making this top for myself, Melissa. I honestly, I looked high and low for a cotton top that, for a summer top that I was happy with, and I couldn't find any that really just spoke to me. So I said, well, the only thing left to do is design my own. So that's why I ended up, really racking my brain and saying, well, what do I know? And so I took what I knew from all the pullover sweaters that I've been making, and some other stuff, and just, kind of pulled my brain together, and started creating my own top. So okay, Sydney, good night, honey. So I just kind of that's what I'm making for myself is the summer top, but I'm just going to share it with y'all as well. So when I get everything put together, I will do that tutorial. So I'm not just doing it for myself, I'm doing it for y'all too. Oh, I bet, Kimberly. I'm sorry you lost your husband, honey. I hadn't been married since 2004. 20 years I've been divorced. Oh. That's right. Can't find one, make one. Yep. This will be the first time that I've actually designed something from the ground up instead of just, you know, I mean, even well, not exactly. I mean, I did make my shawl. You know, my V for Victory shawl was pretty much my from scratch brainchild. But I did but it was kind of based on the granny stitch. I just switched out the instead of a granny stitch, a V stitch, and so that was sort of I'm still proud of the V for Victory shawl, but this is different. This is actually a wearable, and this will be a top, and I think this is going to have more elements to it. It'll be more customizable. I really really look forward to seeing what all people do with it, and hopefully they post it on the Facebook page. I'd love to see them email me pictures of what they how they customize it and make it their own. You know, and I'll figure out how to do a slideshow. I'll figure it out somehow. I'm not, I don't do all the. Hey there, Rachel. I don't do a lot of the editing that a lot of other channels do. I'm just kind of me. I just, sit here and talk, and I know how to put clips together, but as far as doing all that fancy editing and inserting pictures and all that stuff, I hadn't quite mastered all that. But I just, this is just naturally me. But we've been at this almost 2 hours, so I think we've, uh, about reached as far as we can go. And I need to go and record the devotional because people are used to having it after 11, and I am late. Uh-oh, I don't know. Glad to have you back, Tina. I think sometimes YouTube just says, "Oh, you haven't watched this channel for a while. I think I'll unsubscribe to you." Unsubscribe. It does that. Hey, Betsy. Yeah, Will popped it. He came in from being out and said hi for a second. Oh goodness. Yeah, I was going to be quiet for a second to see if y'all could hear Theodore snoring over there on my bed. If you're new, Theodore is my pit bull mix doggy. He is laying on my bed snoring up a storm. But we're going to wrap it up from here. I have thoroughly enjoyed this. This was wonderful. I'm so glad that I could come spend this time with y'all and hopefully give y'all an outlet. I know that Crystal's live ended abruptly, and I hadn't been able to. Oh goodness, I'm just rounding it up, Sally. I'm sorry. I've been at it 2 hours, and I'm a little on the tired side. I'm ready to go find something to eat and record tonight's devotional, and just relax. But that's okay. I'll try to do another live again soon. You never know. But this has been fun, and I'm glad I got to spend some time with y'all, and that we got to kind of all vent and talk about what happened with Crystal, and we got to talk about a variety of things, and I added to the prayer list and all that. So hopefully pray over some new people. Well, hi from Australia. We're actually just about to wrap this up. Let me get over here where I can do that. Oh, I gotta skip. Yep, skip down there. Okay. But I want to thank y'all for all coming and chatting with me, and hopefully y'all had a good time and enjoyed yourself. And please know that I love you very much, and so does Jesus. And please don't forget to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend could be waiting on you at the shelter or the rescue. I still love rescue animals, and I will see y'all again soon, and hopefully be able to do another live soon. But for now, I'm gonna go. So y'all take care of yourselves, and I'll see y'all soon.